welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. We have kind of a goal here of getting more of the secondary skill books, but they're in relatively dangerous locations. We need to go into Dustwallow Marsh and also into Desolace. And levels here, we're talking 30 to 40, 35 to 45. Whether we can just get into places easily enough. But to even get started on thinking about considering to start going to Desolace, it's probably a better plan to go through Stonetown Mountains instead of Feralis. So we're going to start going that direction. We can get up to Sunrock Retreat. Let's go through this part and into Desolace. The question is there any other flight paths here? Up here is like an alliance spot. I guess this is just the horde spot here. I don't think that's really too viable. This is dangerous burning blade guys here. That's not gonna help. What else can we do with Stonetown here? We can't really make progress unless we're getting all the way through Desolace. I don't know if that's a good plan right now. Instead of that, why don't we make a trip through Ashenvale instead? We do eventually need to get over to this side here, because we have Black Fathom Deeps for a dungeon at some point. But we want to get this flight path. And that is easier said than done. First step on making this happen is going to be going up to Splinter Tree Post. We could technically walk from the crossroads here up to here. We still just want to get to this same point here anyways. It's definitely faster to fly to Splinter Tree Post and then walk. We just need to be aware of how we're going to get across the zone here. It is roughly level appropriate here, all things considered. So it should be remotely manageable. It's just that there is an entire town right here in the middle that we need to very much avoid. Getting through on either side of the lake, I suppose. See if one way looks better than the other, or something. There's also just all the hills and mountains and stuff, stopping easily traversing just anywhere we want. Not like the Barrens here. We just got a couple mountains you have to go around, but besides that, everything's just really easy. We need to find our way through. Because clearly, it's theoretically possible to do so. We got a spot over here with a level 19 quest. 27 dungeon, 22 dungeon, 23, 24. It's all very potentially manageable right here. Those are some death zones just everywhere. Everywhere is dangerous. It's all quite the problem, honestly. That's why we've got what we can do here. Got some food and potions and fed buffs and stuff that we need to go over there for that. Okay. So I'm trying to get here through Ashenvale. And then, depending on time, we can maybe go turn in this stuff back in Undercity. Save that for later, maybe. So we also need to get to a point here, or where we need to be to get world buffs for Dungeon 4. Doing that soon. We do have access to the... Is it? Does it exist? We found it, don't we? Quest log, world map, main menu. Hell. It's just not on the screen here. Did it pop up or something? Looking for group. Yeah. dungeons. Here's the dungeons. Black Fathom Deeps, 24 to 32. Dead Mines, we're at the max level. Shelf and Keep, 22 to 30. So we're at 26, that's like right in the middle. We could do / turn in a few quests, get to 27. It's also an option. We're assuming these levels are actually accurate, which they probably are. We could maybe wait for 28, honestly. Or we're going to be pretty much there now. Next weekend here. Probably a good time to do Shadowfang Keep. We can see we can no longer queue for the Wailing Caverns at all. Group browse. Dungeons. Let's see what people are doing in Shadowfang Keep. Any groups happening there? Caverns, Dead Mines. Shadowfang Keep, level 24. Level 22, doing for Shadowfang Keep. 24, 25. 24. 25. 29 for Black Fathom Deeps. We're probably about where we need to be, level-wise. Alright. Good to know. I'm not gonna worry about doing any quests right here, right now. We don't really need the level or experience. We just need to make some progress here. Keep our buffs going. It's Unrelenting Rallying Cry Dragon Slayers. Not really do much for defensive purposes. It's more critical and attack power and all that. That's alright. Spirit Trolls PvP. This whole bunch of guys over here too. Well, 40 PvP guard here, right next to the road. There is a soul fragment. It's probably fine. Let's make our way through here. Another horde kind of base over there with a quest. Alright. Avoiding Alliance outposts, Alliance entire towns, and possibly the wildlife. Which is based on the level of the quests around here. Should be at least somewhat manageable. Fellwood, Astronar. Going to neither of those spots. No reason to go to Fellwood. You can definitely see where the higher level zones are because they have no quests whatsoever. Although I guess there's also not too many quests in the middle of the Barrens here because we already did all the quests. So that's also something. Night Songwoods. Farron River, went up there to get some water previously. That was the whole thing. That's on woods. Okay. So it's going to take this path instead of up this way towards Rainwood Retreat. Level 30 Torn Warrior here. Just going about doing their best. I don't imagine we would have made it this far with Warrior, honestly. It did not go particularly well the first time, but we also weren't worried about dying as much, so it's definitely a different playstyle. Being aware and concerned about that kind of thing. just at that point, just grabbing multiple enemies at the same time. It's a huge problem. Oh boy. Ashenvale. Okay. Places we've never been. You can maybe get some discovery experience, for what that's worth. Mostly like token experience, so nothing particularly crazy. Probably. going for a stroll through the woods. Path-ish down that way, and all something down there. We're concerned about actually the locations when we actually have to go there for quests and stuff. Just walking through is mostly fine. Not seeing too many animals or anything on the road. 24 down there. It's not terrible. A couple ruins and such. Lots of stuff going on in Ashenvale. Okay. Slowly teleporting closer to our destination here. It's something. 21 bear. We're kind of going lower level as we continue this way. Because it connects back up to Darkshore here. Just even lower level. Orc warrior is slain by Burning Blade Bruiser, level 13 in the Barrens. Okay. 21. It's definitely slightly safer from the wildlife if they're going to be under level compared to us. It's just the alliance, which could definitely be an issue here. There's a gnome warrior. Warrior in about. My goodness. Also seen some clips of people calling it like ultra hardcore, where you don't have a UI and can't tell what level things are. Be another great choice for us right now. Here's Astronar. It's over there. Okay. Well, we're not going into Astronar, obviously. Let's go through the woods to the south. See if this works. There's a large spider. Spider-infested woods. That is a much better choice than an entire town with guards and stuff. We got the experience for discovering Astronaut, at least. That's something. Just looking over here. Guards on this side of the river? Hopefully not. There's a sagefish school. Is that one of the cooking bits we can do? Sagefish? Smoke sagefish. Mana every 5 seconds? What would we prefer? 3 mana every 5 seconds? Or stamina and spirit? I mean, spirit itself also gives some amount of mana. So the question is, there's spirit stuff, and then there is mana regen. Some of that only works when you haven't cast a spell or something. I mean, we need to get some fishing levels here. Let's do some fishing. See how well we can even fish sagefish schools here. Get a couple of these for testing purposes, I suppose. More manageable than getting other meats for other well-fed buffs and stuff. Warrior fell to death in Ashenvale. I mean, we just saw a level 30 Tauren warrior. Was that the same guy? Did he walk out over there and fall to his death? Well, we can also solve that problem with our slow falling stuff, so yeah. There's a lot of benefits to not being a warrior. Yeah, fish got away. So we're comparatively under-strengthed fishing here. That's why we want to bring some fish and stuff. We could technically bring some fishing bait with us. Let's fishing 133. But we have to not make these into the actual well-fed buff food because we're not going to get the cooking levels for doing so. Although it's also not really a problem because we could just go ahead and get just easy basic fish in recipes to actually get the levels. Depends what we're doing. Let's go some strangle kelp. That's fun. Different way to do that. I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of strangle kelp in strangle thorn. That makes sense. Maybe. In the water, at least. Plenty of watery sections around there. Wouldn't be too crazy. And it's gone. Okay. Well, if we find another sagefish school while walking through here, that's fine. Well, 19 wolf. That's not a problem. We can also potentially find some fishing spots that aren't right next to Alliance City. It's over there. I see him. Dalria, the trade goods vendor. Ah. Look at me, some absolutely wild stuff. It would be like town invasions in hardcore. PvP. All that. Not gonna mess with any of that. Anyways. Practically made it around Astronar here. So that is fantastic news. Spider in the bushes there. Stalking. These big old spiders. My goodness. Just walking past. Don't you worry about me. Alright. Very good. Another potential pitfall defeated. Alright. Here's a whole bunch of guys here. Wild. Again, PvP hardcore would be definitely something else. Especially with how there's no like level bracketing or anything. That'd be not great. Maestra's Post, also definitely more of an alliance-y spot here. Definitely don't go down in there, but like concerns about guards just kind of near the road even. There's something to be still paying attention to. It would be an unfortunate, completely unenforced error. You get 130 experience though. That's something. Not seeing anybody. Oh, there's some people. 20, 19. Let's give them a nice wide pass here. Any other times we're coming through this entire section, it would be flying. So we're mostly fine. There's a night elf druid. Alright. What's in there? Just keep avoiding the problems. You go over here to Zorm Strand or something. Level 60. Wild. Alright. Overall, pretty doable adventure across Ashenvale. Into actually higher level zones adventures. Feels like it could quickly become not so simple. We're doing this one first. I don't think we have any. I guess we need to go back this way. There's a path there. I don't think we have any reason to go up to Darkshore. There's a side path right here. This little trail here. Okay. That should work. Right up this way. Yep. No signpost or anything even. It's going off this direction. Okay. Wild buck. It's a warrior, apparently. It'd probably just be any melee thing that doesn't have any specific abilities or whatever. Or something. Ashenvale. Making it. We are making it. Ghost Power Runners. I'm gonna go past these Ghost Power Runners. So we're going over this direction. See if there's more direct route or something. The more direct route is going to be flight paths, so basically solves everything, doesn't it? Okay, it's right over this way. There is Talon, a human warrior, PvP civilian, aggressive, looks like. We talked to him for a quest or something. Alliance, though. Let me mess with that. The Zoram Strand. Level 19 Sorceress. Level 20 Sea Witch. Again, pretty doable, all things considered. Over here on the Zoram Strand. Alright. That's over to the dungeon. Dungeon quests over there. Let's get our spot here. Zormgar Outpost. Alright. Windrider. How much does it cost to fly? 5 silver to go to Splinter Tree. Or less to go to there. 10 to go to Orgrimmar. I feel if we wanted to go to Orgrimmar from here, 1, we would just teleport. But 2, it would probably be cheaper to go to Crossroads than Orgrimmar. Or something. Worth it. Warsong Runner. Yes, Mage, are you reporting in?
Straight.
Kinda. Splinter Tree Guard. You're not in Splinter Tree anymore. Some quests. Another guard. Get Fish Merchant and Supplies.
What's beyond your mind?
And we could get some fishing stuff here. If we wanted to. Some bright baubles. Inventory space, maybe not. Good options.
Stay away from them.
If there's any fishing spots just out here. We got clatter and crawlers. That's something. I mean, there's just basic fishing. That's alright. Kill a fisherman. You still succeed mine. On a hidden booting bay. Translator. Zul'Farrak dead here at level 48 in Zul'Farrak. Dungeon deaths. Concerning. Already been there. Yep. Already got that book. The one we got. Supplies. Quest. Quests. Okay. There is a few things here that we can actually do. Since we're here. Now I got the Zoram Strand. Troll Charms, Worship the Lasher, Rock on the Thistlefur. Just some stuff that's just right around here. We don't want to take too many extra quests. Let's do one at a time here. Or see what all they want. Instead of the Earthen Ring.
What you want?
Don't speak to us, mage. Share knowledge that we must learn. Share secrets we must keep. In the ruins, Essence of Akamai. Essence of Akamai is going to be a dungeon. Most of it is also a dungeon quest.
Later.
It's Hammer. Quarter Genesis. Guard. Outpost. Go into Blackfathom? Yeah, not go into Blackfathom right now. Warrior. Here is Smart. Another guy's got here.
Loktar.
We're rocking a Thistlefur. Might be somewhere else. Just stuff right here. Okay. Now I got this one strand. This is the level 19 quest we can't even see because it's way too low level. Perfect. It's evil lurking here along the coast, undead. It's a resting place of the doomed city of Zoram, long destroyed and submerged beneath the seas, lost and nearly forgotten. Now the Naga have returned, and for what reason we do not know. But reason matters little. We must defend the land we have worked so hard to claim as our own. Turns we have 20 of their heads. Throw the Naga back to the depths.
You be careful.
Very doable.
Who you be?
And a troll charm. Kinfolk were traveling here with many troll charms, with thistle fur for that's Furbolgs.
See ya
I would
later.
go with the other Furbolg quest.
Speak, friend.
Thistle fur,
May your
Furbolg,
blades
yep.
never dull.
Mugwash. Vorsha the Lasher. Fiendish hydra that roams the seas. She's attacked our outpost, each time unprovoked, laying waste to anything that falls in her path. I'm ready, Andrea. Prepared to best the hydra and end these attacks on Zormgar. Now I honor the wicked nature of this beast with the brazier that remains lit on an island just off the coast, so that if we put it out, Vorsha will appear in anger. We'll need help, so be sure to bring some strong allies. One last thing as he travels to the brazier, home by putting the brazier out, protecting him as you fight against the Naga. If you're successful, return to his home outpost and inform Warsong Runner the death of Vorsh the Lasher. Spirit, stamina and spirit ring. But all that is just saying. Sounds dangerous. If you are successful. Something, enemy out on an island, all that. I have my reservations. Instead, let's just go kill a couple Naga. It's more my speed. Need potions for this? Probably not. Oh. Zero level 19. Eh. Meh. Ooh. You dropped one of the good healing potions. No. Good, comparatively. Requires level 12. So, you know. It's something. Ooh, some clams too. That's a Mishlash Hydra. That's not the one we're looking for. Try that other quest. I'm gonna do spells at me. How inconvenient. You better run. Into the stick. Alright. Underwater. Alright. Ow. More damage in the water, I suppose. Let's get magic dampening here too. That might help. Maybe also stay out of the water. Also an option, realistically. Lots of mana. That's okay. Look at all these clams. Wouldn't be the safest spot to try fishing right here. Sea Witch. If you're gonna do magical stuff, we're just going to start with the bigger blast. Come before they even cast their spell. Unfortunate time for a mage. Here he is.
It's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. Really, guy, you can come this way. Slowly, though. Need to rush. So. Look at that Hydra right there. Lost most of the water there. Stress. Map. That's a little faster. Mana. There's people over there. Warlock. Anywhere that looks like maybe a leader pedestal or something. Doesn't look like with these Naga. Other spots though. That is a thing. Manageable. Oh, you're completely frozen. That was a mistake. And death to the burn. Take your head. Mappa. Sticks, man. Get it. Something. Sorceress. Start with fire. Yeah, they're already dead. Okay. Underleveled opponents. Incredibly manageable. You know, Burnwell is still in the water. Where's that? Got a claymore there. It gleams. Yeah, worth 17 silver. Not bad. Two-handed sword. Got some stamina. So here is a quarterstaff. These bracers. Definitely money to be had. Fighting humanoid-ish stuff. Sea Witch. Okay. My head's been at 12. Pretty good. Tried to run away in fear. Ran straight into our staff. Fantastic. Still just hopping over the water. Fire! And frost bolted. Just a little bit slower. And another sword. Okay. This one is 13 silver. Two-handed edged master sword of strength. It's got +5 strength. Two-handed sword with +5 strength. That might be terrible. Here's another of those shredder manual pages. Yeah, a bunch of those. For different quests and things. That's something. Right. 6 more heads. Oh, you're frozen. That's your mistake. I'm gonna open up all these clams, too. That'd be good. Fire! In the water. Okay. Over there fighting. Lots of action here on the Zorn Strand. My goodness. Look at all the people. Just party on the Zorn Strand today. Magic. We're not out this way. 20 is definitely quite a few heads. I get some strangle kelp here too. That's a mana though. Okay. Laser's happening over there. Or Warlock. Yep. Yep. Strangle kelp. You care about this? You shouldn't. Underwater! Another page. Plenty of stuff under here. Neat. One more head. Fire! Right here. Unending breath. Underwater breathing. That's from that warlock or something? Cool. Helpful. Let's go in. Oh, there you go. Look at all these clams. Alright. Clam meat. We're on an island now. First of all, Mr. Catfish. That actually is a cooking level. If we could get cooking levels right now. 3 fish might really not be worth holding on to, honestly. But you know, that's something. Okay. Okay. Let's turn this quest in. Since we're here. And we'll be able to get back over here whenever we want. Not increase in numbers, Andrea. Please complete this task for me. Here's a bunch of heads. We could use more of your kind around here, Andrea. Thank you for your help.
Okay.
Reputation, experience. Nice. Okay. That was the only super low level quest here. Okay. So just by the days. It should, in theory, work. So I think we'll go turn these in here. While we're not trying to rush back over towards the dungeon or anything. Abilities. Arcane. We could definitely just put these on the bar if we wanted to. We got space. Teleport to Undercity. Don't really need to teleport to Orgrimmar for the most part. So we can just go there ourselves. Teleport to Undercity. Need to pick up another rune of teleportation. Or maybe even multiple, depending on what we're feeling. There still would be value in teleport to Orgrimmar if we have the Hearthstone on cooldown, I suppose. Here's the turn in here. Andrea, have you defeated Thule or Ravenclaw? Yep. Woven Wand.
Victory for somebody.
What is this? Thule had our woven wand, thought it was lost when our friendship sundered, and he sided with the Lich King. He must not have invoked its power, for if he had, I would have sensed it. It is good that he did not use it. It is a marvelous find. With my gratitude, Andrea, I will be rewarded. Okay. Our reward is Intellect and Spirit Pants. We would lose 1 Intellect and 2 Stamina for 3 Spirit. It's all very similar. I think in general, I like the Intellect better. And some Stamina is nice to have at least a little bit of health. Very similar pants. Gloves we can't use. Agility, stamina dagger. Not too exciting. But it is the most expensive, so we'll just get that to sell it. These are both fine. In theory, we'll find actually good pants at some point later. Low durability too. We should probably repair stuff. Take the knife.
Trust no one.
And some experience. How nice. Honestly, if we get close enough, we might just end up getting a level in a dungeon. Plenty of stuff to fight in there. Get a lot of experience. Okay. We're actually getting through our quest list here. Down to only 10 in the pile. That's pretty good. Put up the shelf and keep ones here. Remember what we're trying to do. Some stuff in there. Find the Deathstalkers. Get a book. Head of Orodal. That's the last boss guy. Take a little bit to get there. Okay. We need another 8,000 a bit experience. Yeah, we'll see. Quest down here. 18. It's under. Anything about this inventory? Should probably do something about the inventory. We're going to be potentially heading towards a dungeon. We also didn't pick up the routes of teleportation. We should definitely get those here because they're cheaper. Everything here is cheaper. Because we have the whole reputation and everything. Honored. All that. It could also just be in a basic store too. It's fine.
Hello.
What brings you back to the Undercity, Andrea? Quests. Moss tumor.
Watch your back.
Such a blow to the Royal Apothecary Society to lose Berard. But through your hard work and the Apothecary Renfrill's diligent research, Berard's studies will still be useful to the Dark Lady's plight. We are on the cusp of something great here, Andrea. If you were not so skilled in the ways of combat, I would try to recruit you for membership in the society. Choose our reward. Offhand with 3 spirit, or a cloak with 3 stamina. Take the offhand to have the offhand. We also get a elixir of minor fortitude and a swiftness potion. I'll take it. See if this is as good as our other offhand we already have in the bank. If not, it sells for more.
Trust no
That's
one.
pretty good. 825 XP. Alright. A night glow concoction. Oh, held in the offhand? It's a bottle. It's not actually equipped on your person like that. That's fine. Could be like on the belt or something. It's fine either way. Okay. Anything else we need while we're here? Not particularly. Put some stuff in the bank. Go and get some runes of teleportation for cheaper. Could buy a 10 slot bag for almost 2 gold, but that's a bit rich for right now, I think. I need to sell some stuff too. Okay. In the bank here, for our,
About your business.
in theory, equipment's here. Strength and agility dagger. We'll probably do better than that. So you can use them better maybe. 9 damage per second. This is 11. It's still better than that. And 3 intellect offhand. Or had that than 3 spirit offhand. No. These are still preferable. Got page 8, 3, and 6 here for these things. Got some meats and stuff we could technically use at some point. We can do anything with this clam meat. Is that anything we want? That's crawler meat. This is clam meat. Not really a sort option. Boiled clams. Yep. No levels on that. But it is stamina and spirit. So it is another one of these. So these are option foods, I guess. And this one can also technically cook. Got the space for it, might as well. Healing potion. Strangle kelp. Selling. All this. We already have a potion minor fortitude. We sort of defense. We still have. We have some steel blooms. Should probably bring those. Make the actual defenses. Silver leaf. Silver leaf. Some earth root we're not using. Piece of earth root. Make one of these. Briarthorn bruiseweed. Okay. Let's make our potion preparations here. Need some strangle kelp out. So many different pieces. Prepare these potions for the dungeon here. Elixir of defense. 150 armor. We don't have a huge number of steel blooms, so you're right. Strong troll's blood. One of those. It's alchemy 141. Nice. Actually, don't need to mix with that. Minor fortitude we just got from a quest. Lion's strength, I guess. Really should not be whacking any dungeon monsters with our staff, but you know. Then not the minor defense this time. Minor defense. We got strength, troll's blood, fortitude, defense. Yep, defense, strength, better troll's blood, and fortitude. Actually, better defense. Looks good. So we put away a lot of this for right now. In theory, we could put even more away. I don't think we're gonna get a full inventory worth of stuff from a dungeon anyways. But we might. One leaded vial. More space is not the worst idea in this situation. Sword of protection. What happened to the lower ones? Stamina or protection, armor. Let's set that for a higher level dungeon, I guess. Let's bring Scrolls of Spirit and Stamina, maybe. We had some lower level ones we don't use, don't have anymore on us. Okay. Let's put away the potion stuff here. Got all these. Spirit and stamina. That should be good. We got enough space at this point. We could have had the lower level armor stuff in storage, but it's alright. We got potions. We got bandages. We need the runes of teleportation still. Bank has things in it, which is perfectly fine. Goodbye. Let's find agent's vendor up here somewhere. Should exist. Trade supplies? Kind of, sort of, not really. Verdam the ever living. Oh boy.
Hello. Beware the living.
Armor. Weapons, weapons. Semester. Reagents.
What now?
River teleportation. For only 9. Let's get a couple of these this time. We got the money for it. That's alright. Rune of Portals is more expensive.
Our time will
We
come.
don't have the levels for that, so that's really a concern currently.
What is it?
Sell some of this stuff. Money. 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 Looking good.
Where?
Okay. So that takes care of that. We're into Hearthstone, back over to Orgrimmar, because that's where we get at least one of the buffs to happen. Because we need to see if this is as good as the regular dragon. I think it doesn't work in
What can I help you?
dungeons. Disable this for now.
For the Horde.
For the Horde indeed.
Strength and
You can enable it
honor.
if you want to, in deeper. Okay.
Dabu.
I think we also, depending on what it is, might need to go over to Booty Bay or something. We'll look into the world Discord thing. See when and if what buffs are where and when. Use everything at our disposal in Shadowfang Keep. Next time. Goodbye.